Today is an exciting day in the pig household. The sun is shining, the air is warm, and George Pig is humming with anticipation, his toes tapping on the kitchen tiles as he sips his morning coffee. It's Saturday, and for weeks, George has been counting down to today.
Why?
Because today is Water Theme Park Day, the start of a day of wild splashes, thrilling rides, and, most importantly, the grand opening of the new water soaker ride. Across the breakfast table, Peppa Pig, George's big sister, flashes him a knowing grin. Peppa, always the adventure seeker, is as eager as George, though she hides it behind a veneer of calm. Mummy Pig reviews the printed park tickets and a list of items to bring, her voice efficient and reassuring. She's packed sun hats, sunglasses, and SPF 50 sunscreen, while Daddy Pig is double-checking the car keys, already wearing his bright yellow swim trunks beneath his shorts. By 9 a.m., the car is packed, coolers, towels, flip-flops, and an almost absurd amount of snacks. The drive is short, filled with laughter and conversations about which rides they'll try first. As the car passes a line of willow trees, the unmistakable blue towers of Splashy Meadows Water Park come into view, glinting against the morning sky. The parking lot is abuzz with excited visitors. Some wear floppy hats and loud swim shirts, and many clutch waterproof bags with a seriousness befitting much more valuable cargo. The air smells of sunscreen and fried foods. Inside the park gates, the world explodes into color. Fountains arc over walking paths. Children and adults alike shriek with laughter as they dodge jets of water erupting from the pavement. George stops, eyes wide, taking it all in, especially the massive, serpentine structure of the water soaker ride. Its bright tracks twist and loop, sparkling with rivulets of water, and a gang of adults queued at the entrance clutch enormous, brightly colored water blasters. Peppa elbows George, grinning. "Race you to the line," she teases, and before George can respond, she's off, wading through a misty spray that tickles their shoulders. George follows, laughing, Mummy and Daddy Pig bringing up the rear with their matching straw hats. The queue for the water soaker ride is long, but the atmosphere is electric. Visitors chat about past summers, share water park tips, and appraise the water blasters strapped to riders ahead. A sign beside the queue describes the ride, an aquatic adventure. Duck, dodge, and soak your way to victory in this team water battle. As they approach the front, a cheerful attendant explains the rules. Once aboard, each rider gets a blaster. The goal? Score points by soaking your opponents and hitting water-activated targets around the course. Highest score gets crowned the soaker champion of the day. The attendant winks. And remember, it's all in good watery fun. The four pigs choose their blasters and board a bobbling boat, each sliding into a molded seat as water churns beneath them. Daddy Pig opts for the red blaster, the so-called water cannon, he claims. While Mummy Pig chooses the elegant purple soaker, Peppa grabs the blue, and George claims green, his eyes sparkling with determination. With a bell-like clang, the boat jerks forward, entering a tunnel full of dazzling lights and cascading water sheets. The first few moments are peaceful, then the mayhem erupts. As their boat swoops around a corner, hidden jets fire, and the pigs are doused in a cool, refreshing spray. Every seat erupts in shrieks and laughter. The boat glides alongside other teams, groups of colleagues, friends, a pair of newlyweds, all now their adversaries, armed and ready. George sees his chance. He lines up his blaster and fires a well-aimed stream at Daddy Pig, who gives a mock howl of outrage. But quickly returns fire, scoring a direct hit to George's shoulder. Peppa, meanwhile, is the strategist. She positions herself between her parents, ducking behind Daddy Pig when George takes aim, popping out only to blast a target shaped like a spinning rainbow wheel. Water soaks George's side, but his competitive spirit doesn't wane. He zeroes in on a bullseye target above and manages a perfect shot. A bell rings, lights flash, and cheering sound effects echo through the tunnel. Mummy Pig, never one to shy from a challenge, soaks her family from behind with surprising accuracy, then turns her sights on another boat gliding nearby. With a theatrical cackle, she lands a stream right across a fellow pig's sunglasses, who retaliates with gusto, sparking a friendly water feud. The ride grows frantic. As boats weave through twisting channels, water jets and pop-up targets appear, daring riders to test their aim. At one point, George is so focused on a far-off target that he doesn't see the massive bucket above him tipping. Too late, a tidal wave crashes down, drenching him head to toe. The laughter is relentless. Faces flush with glee, water dripping from their snouts, the pig family is fully immersed in the chaos and exhilaration of the water soaker ride. Emerging from the tunnel, the boats glide into open sunlight, sparkling droplets flying in all directions. A scoreboard flashes as boats return to dock. Peppa's name climbs to the top, just above George's. Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig take third and fourth, though Daddy claims there must be a mistake, playfully protesting as the family steps off the ride, wringing out their shirts and wiping rivers from their brows. Towels are draped across shoulders, and the family makes their way to a shady picnic spot where they lay out sandwiches and cold drinks. Around them, the air is filled with the happy noise of splashing, shrieking, and distant whoops from the water soaker ride. George, still dripping, is nonetheless triumphant. "I almost had you, Peppa," he laughs, shaking his head. "You're quick, but next time the soaker champion crown is mine." Peppa simply smirks, holding her imaginary medal high. But the day is far from over. After lunch, the family meanders through the lazy river, where they drift in neon tubes, soaking up the sun. They tackle the wild drop slides, race Mummy Pig down the speed chute, where she wins, arms raised in victory, and even take a trip on the whirlpool raft, spinning until dizzy with joy.